Okay guys, welcome back. I'll try without the glasses. I know they reflect a lot, but if you're from the other channel, you already know about the copyright strike. Yay. And how it mysteriously disappeared. And I do think Loki was involved. No, I don't think like Loki's involved with everything. But it was kind of bringing like a lot of energy to a head. Remember how I had that weird dream about like playing VR? It was like actually like a chicken plank with like a VR helmet on. And I kind of felt like his gentle, encouraging push from Loki. Go ahead, start bringing VR in the other channel. People will dig it, blah, blah, blah. And I got a game today on sale. I felt really good about it. And I love the game. I adored playing the game. It was like, I played the game. Like, you download the game, then you play the game, then you edit your playtime, and you edit your video, and you produce your video, and then you upload it to YouTube. So it takes a couple hours work to make each Let's Play. And I have it up, and I'm like, I'm not getting any views on it. I'm like, first I got majorly depressed because I thought my channel was dead. I have I always have at least one watch on every video because I do a quality control video watch just to make sure YouTube didn't make it too janky when I uploaded, because they like to do that. And two, it only had 3 watches, and I'm like, I don't understand why I'm not getting any more views. I guess the channel's really over, so I'm really upset. And I go to check my email for I don't know what reason, and I'm cleaning out my email, and I find out I got banned, a worldwide ban on this video, and I go to take it down, and they say that's not getting rid of your copyright strike, so I had a copyright strike, and that is serious on YouTube. If you get 3, you're gone forever, not for a little while, not until YouTube forgives you and thinks you learned your lesson. You're gone forever. And if you get 1, it's a long legal process. You might even have to go to court if it gets that serious, if they truly refuse to take it down. And you usually don't have a legal leg to stand on anyhow, because unless it's like a totally your content, and it's not a Let's Play or anything, yeah. Let's Plays are legal because gaming companies let them be legal. They see them as free advertising. If Scott Coffin wanted to sue me tomorrow, he could, and he'd win too. You know, you could claim fair use all you want, but these companies could shut you down in an instant. And I thought it was a video game company, so I took the video down, and I'm like, oh my god, I am so sorry. I must have misread your listing of the game. I thought you wanted Let's Plays. And it turns out the people that made the claim were another one of these fly-by-night music companies that you've never heard of them, even though you've been on this planet for decades and you love music. You've never heard of this music company, but they suddenly exist and they have the rights to this music. Okay. I admit there's probably a lot of music companies I haven't heard of, but it's funny how all of them are showing up on YouTube, and they exist because they give... The only videos you'll find of them are videos that apply courtesy of them. It's like they have YouTube in their pocket. So YouTube banned me worldwide on this video, and I took it down, and I'm like, oh my god, I have a strike. There's really no way to fight this. I mean, there's 5 million videos out there of how to get a strike removed, but really, it's not that easy. I go to look for the strike, and the strike's gone. And I'm like, wait. And I'm just like waiting all day long for YouTube to process that they gave me a strike, and the strike's gone. I'm like, you mentioned the strike when I went to take the video down. What happened? And the company must have put a strike on, if they put a strike on and YouTube didn't make a mistake, and then lifted it, which never happens. Trust me, people don't put a strike on stuff and then take it off, because it is a legal burden. You can't make spurious strikes. You can go to jail for it. It's a legal process. It's, if you're playing with the law and using it as a tool to bap other channels on the head because you don't like them, you can and will end up in jail. So it is not anything that any one channel that takes the law seriously does to another, just for giggles. Um, and I could not figure out where it went to. And I'm like, why would this even happen? Because I took it down, and then I took down another video I had prepared to launch. It wasn't from the same company or anything, but I was like, is this our new game? Or are they going after VR gamers now because there's so little of us? And, all these thoughts are going through my head, and then I'm like, I know Loki had this happen for some kind of reason, because copyright strikes don't walk away on their own. They stay there and they ruin your channel. The luckiest you can get is that in 6 months' time, YouTube might lift it and you might be back in good standing, but they'll always remember you got that strike. So it was weird that happened, because there's like so much other stuff that's happened to me the last couple of years online of people stealing my content, and when I went to file claims and that, I was powerless. Like, people stole so many of my articles, and people were stealing my work, my photography, and people were stealing all this other stuff. So like, when somebody starts stealing my stuff or starts like doing YouTube videos and I know like it's my stuff they're doing, that's why I get mad, because it's like I've had so much thievery already from people. And I know kind of why some of it happened. It happens. There's always going to be people who figure they can take whatever they want and use it and not credit you because they want it and they're justified. And they always have these reasons why they're justified. But it's not something as a mature user of the internet you should do. If you see something and you didn't create it, you should make an effort to find out who the creator is and give them credit. The only case where you wouldn't credit someone is if like you don't know they want credit for like a personal view, like they backed you up on something or they made a comment, then you might vaguely refer to it but not directly credit them because you don't want to implicate them in something they might regret later. I always try to watch when I'm on YouTube mentioning people's names, because some people might not want to be on YouTube and that can get you another strike. So it's I know why a lot of it's been happening, because I've been doing a lot of work. I was working with Loki and Hades today, and they unblocked a lot of repressed memories. And I'm dealing. So I think that's why a lot of it's happening. I think when you have work to go through, the universe is like, well, we're going to call your attention to the work. And this certainly got my attention because I had put forth my best efforts. I had done the video only with the best of intentions, not with the intentions of stealing off of anyone. In fact, it sounded like the game company itself wanted Let's Plays. And I'm fine with the occasional dev that wants like a Let's Play but doesn't want you to monetize it, fine. But, they didn't say anything like that. And it wasn't the company involved anyways. It was one of those spurious companies that, they're like those horrible cases you hear of people that go around suing like every company they can, and they've like sued 12 companies or something. And they that's how they make their living. They like sue companies. I don't know if it's true or not, but they say there are these people that go around suing companies, and that's how they make a living. I don't know if it's true. I have no idea. But it did unlock a lot of stuff for me, and it made me reevaluate a lot of stuff, because I was like, wow, that was like totally not worth it to put it up. And I was like freaking out for the longest time, because I was like, well, where's the next strike going to come from? You literally don't know. Anyone could make strikes against you. When I first started on YouTube, the people who kept trying to shut down my channel were my partners on YouTube, my partners at AdRev. Hey, yeah, they kept trying to get my channel shut down. They kept putting claims on my videos. They didn't go as far as this outside company did, and I don't know if this outside company did this to like try to scare me and make me change partners. Well, that's not gonna work. But yeah. Unfortunately, all these companies are this way, and they claim they represent artists, and they claim they represent you if you become partners with them, but they never protect you. Trust me, they never do. AdRev never stepped up when I had someone impersonating me and trying to be me. AdRev never stepped up and protected me. And they don't. They just make spurious claims on stuff they don't own the rights to, because they certainly don't own the rights to my Let's Plays or anything else, or me or anything else. They're a partner, but they don't own me, and they certainly don't own the right to my work, whatever they think they do. So yeah, it's been trippy, and it's made me reevaluate a lot of stuff, and I might take a break from the other channel for a while, because I had 2 videos slated to come up. And I'm kind of iffy on the one now, because I thought it was really cool, and it was something like more for the teenagers to watch, and I already deleted one because I was just too afraid that, like, after having that scare, that YouTube was gonna freak out, because it was a horror video, and I'm like, oh my god, YouTube's gonna freak out, I'm gonna lose my channel. So, yeah, it's been a process, but Loki's been there, and Loki's like, it's okay, I got you, it's fine, they're not going to take your channel today, but they might. So if, like, one day you come to watch your channel feed and my channel's not here, you know why. Yeah. And it was just weird, because on the heels of everything else that's been happening lately, it's like I was getting a big push to, like, address some of this stuff that I addressed today, and it's not a magical cure-all. If you read Women Who Run with Wolves, it's kind of a cyclical process. You get over it, you go on with your life, then you have to deal with it again, then you get over it, and you go on. And it's not that you never really heal, it's just that stuff can keep coming up. That's kind of how life is. Stuff can keep coming up, and it's usually the same stuff, and no matter how many times you deal with it, it still comes out. So you deal. So I'm okay. I'm not the happiest person. I'm just relieved I still have a channel for now. I mean, if this company would do that twice again, I wouldn't have a channel. But there's nothing I can do right now. I'm at the mercy of anybody that would want to make a claim like it. Well, not spurious, like, there are YouTubers who have gotten bad reputations for doing stuff, but I generally do not. I am very extremely careful if I ever, like, make a reaction video or something like that. I'm, very careful. I usually ask permission first, or at the very least, leave a comment with a link and say, hey, I made a reaction video. If you don't like it, it's fine, and I never monetize that stuff, but yeah. Anytime they want to, big business can reach out and crush you. Isn't that a warm, fuzzy feeling? But for now, I have the channel, and maybe it was what I needed to get reinvested in the channel. I don't know. But if you guys like what you see, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.